There aren't many things more terrifying than a demon. They use their powers for darkness, destruction, corruption, and death. Christian demonology is home to these malevolent beings, with Satan as their leader. Demonic possessions, exorcisms, unclean spirits, we've seen it all in the Bible, and God always comes out on top. However, these demons are not to be underestimated. Here are the top 5 worst demons in Christianity Part 2. Let's jump in. Coming in at number 5, we have Belphegor. In Christian demonology, Belphegor is a bit of an interesting character. According to Peter Binsfield's classification of demons, he's the chief of demon of the deadly sin, sloth. This lazy demon uses his sluggish nature to tempt people into greediness and selfishness. When summoned, this demon is said to grant riches, the power of discovery and profitable invention. St. Thomas Aquinas pushed this deadly sin further and felt that sloth was the root of many evils, including ignorance. This fearsome demon, sometimes known as Hell's ambassador, has taken on many different forms throughout history and in various ideologies. In some schools of thought, Belphegor is considered one of the 7 princes of hell. Alongside him are Lucifer, Beelzebub, Mammon, Leviathan, Asmodeus, and Satan. Most commonly, Belphegor is depicted as horned beast with a long beard and sharp pointed nails. He's often associated with masculine symbols that are phallic in nature, if you catch my drift. Conversely, he sometimes appears as a young girl or a beautiful naked woman. Perhaps the most disturbing legend attached to the demon, also referred to as the Lord of the Openings, is his very unusual sacrificial preferences. Not to kink shame, but apparently he prefers his sacrifices in the form of excrements. Coming in at number 4 is Furfur, a great Earl of Jinistan and the ruler of 29 legions of demons. According to the Lesser Key of Solomon, a grimoire in demonology, Furfur is the 34th of the 72 spirits of Solomon and a compulsive liar. The only way to get the truth out of this mischievous demon is by entering him into a magic triangle, and he'll truthfully answer your questions. His voice is hoarse and will deliver divine truths while summoned into a triangle. Outside of it, you cannot trust anything he speaks, should he decide to speak at all. He's very powerful and known for creating massive storms with thunder and lightning, raising great winds and creating big blasts. Furfur is actually covered in fur, appearing as a winged stag with great antlers and a flaming tail. In some depictions, he appears as a man or an angel when compelled to enter a magic triangle. His name directly translates to brand in Latin, however it's likely that his name is corruption of Furcifer. It sounds a lot like the name Lucifer, but it's just the Latin word for scoundrel. Furcifer, what a name. In at number 3 we have Mammon. This demon is so bad his name has become another word for money, greed, or any entity that promises wealth in the New Testament. It's a pretty fitting reputation considering he's the prince of hell that represents greed according to Peter Binsfield. Did I mention he's also a fallen angel? Apparently he was more interested in heaven's golden pavement than serving God. His greatest skill is his ability to influence the human mind. Mammon's greed is so strong that it's said even the most innocent of people can be corrupted by his power. His grip holds them to the point of obsession, where all they can think about and focus on is the treasures he's dangling in front of them. Because of his ability, Mammon is considered a demon capable of enslaving people. We see Mammon in the New Testament during the Gospel according to Matthew, one of Jesus' disciples. He denounces Mammon, drawing a line between the demon of greed and God, saying, I quote, "Ye cannot serve God and Mammon." In some readings, Mammon is considered to be the son of Lucifer himself. St. Gregory of Nyssa, a bishop of the Roman Catholic Church, even went as far as saying Mammon and Beelzebub are one in the same. Considering that Beelzebub is regarded as one of the worst demons of all time, it's safe to say that Mammon is not a demon you want to mess with. Coming in at number 2 we have Belial. The name Belial is used for Satan himself at one point in the Bible, so I think that speaks to how horrific this demon is. In the New Testament from Corinthians it reads, I quote, "What harmony is there between Christ and Belial? Or what does a believer have in common with an unbeliever?" This is a clear reference to good versus evil or God versus Satan. More commonly, Belial is used as the personification of wickedness and even means wicked or worthless in Hebrew. In the Old Testament, the word Belial is used quite a few times, but never referencing a specific being. However, there is mention of children of Belial, daughter of Belial, and man of Belial, so it could be argued that Belial is a being of some sort. Belial makes an appearance in the Book of Resurrection of Jesus Christ by Bartholomew the Apostle, a pseudonymous work of the New Testament Apocrypha. He can can be seen along with 666 fallen angels when Jesus commands Michael to show hell to the disciples. In other readings, Belial is a prince of Jinnistan and he commands 80 legions of demons. And finally, in at number 1 we have Asmodeus. Also known as the king of demons in the Deuterocanonical Book of Tobit, like Mammon and Belphegor, Asmodeus is a prince of hell and included in Peter Binsfield's classification of demons as the personification of lust. His wickedness is undeniable, as is his talent for spreading lust among people from all walks of life. Most scholars agree that his origin comes from the demon Asmodeus from Zoroastrianism, which Jewish and Christian faith molded into Asmodeus. We also see this sexual deviant in the Talmud and Testament of Solomon doing what he does best, lusting after Solomon's beautiful wives. In a fit of rage, Asmodeus threw Solomon 400 miles into the desert and took his place as king until he was eventually driven out. In the Dictionary Infernal by Colin de Plancy, Asmodeus is depicted as quite the monstrosity despite his honour of representing lust. He sports 3 equally nasty heads, one of a sheep, one of a bull, and one of a ghastly man. His human head certainly leaves something to be desired, being shown with jagged teeth, a hooked nose, and a fire-breathing mouth. Below the belt is just as strange. He has rooster-like legs and a scaly tail of a serpent. His trusty seed follows suit, showing as a line with the neck and wings of a dragon. Well, there we have it. Do you guys agree with our list? What demon from Christianity scares you the most? Leave us all your thoughts and feelings in the comments down below and perhaps we can do a part 3. Before I go though, I just want to respond to a few comments from one of our last videos. Top 5 demons we want in the Conjuring universe part 2. RJ Ilhurt said, sleep paralysis is just when a friendly vampire has come to feed on you while you sleep. I wish that was the case, but no one's trying to suck on my neck. Oh. William Alwood said, your sleep paralysis story quacked me out. Good pun. I loved that, considering my sleep paralysis story was about a duck, you know? That was a good one. I'll give you that. Brandon Fox said, love that sinner attitude. Lol. All I have is a sinner attitude. I sin every day. I wake up sinning. It's just who I am. Edmund Williams said, Lucy's a witch. That's why she's afraid of water. She'll melt. Facts. I mean, I'm afraid of water because I'll drown. But also because I'll melt. Scary. And on that note, if you haven't already, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. And until next time, I'll see you later. My mind just stopped there after entering him. I was like, whoa. Furfur. You can pseudonymous. Pseudonymous? Never heard that before. I've heard pseudonym, but never pseudonymous. 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 Pseudonym. And then add mus at the end. Pseudonymous. Deuterocanical. Ashmedeva. What just happened? Zoroastrianism. I didn't like that. Yeah. That was weird. Sneaky. From Zoroastrianism. Zoroastrianism. What the f***? It sounds like I'm just like stuttering. Zoroastrianism.